Hello students, my name is N. Ram and I welcome you to CBSE English. I tell you about the author, introduction, theme, summary and important question of the lesson. Should Wizard Hit Mummy from Vestas, class 12th, written by John Updike. About the author. John Hoyer Updike was an American novelist, poet, short story writer and art and literary critic. His most famous work is his Rabbit series. He has focused on the concerns, passions, and sufferings of average American. He is considered as one of the greatest American writers of his time. He published more than 20 novels, more than a dozen short story collections, as well as poetry, art and literary criticism, and children's books during his career. Introduction. The story revolves around Jack, who is a father of two kids, John and Bobby. His wife Claire is carrying their third child. Jack has a habit of telling his daughter Jo a story every evening and on Saturday afternoon naps. This time, when he is telling her a story, she interrupts him and asks him questions whenever she feels that the things that are being told are not right. So Jack now finds himself in a fix and does not know how to resolve Joe's question. Parents feel that children should do or think exactly what they are told. They should believe whatever they are told by the parents. But is this the right attitude? This moral question is raised by the story and left for the readers to decide what should be done. Theme. As we all know that little children absolutely love to hear stories during bedtime from adults. Moreover, the stories they hear are feeble and carry no logic. Further, to put kids to bed, the parents also make up stories to make them sleep. However, for the little ones, the stories are not made up but very much true. This also affects the child growing up and they start questioning things. Thus, when they start getting older, they need to know about the reason behind why things happened and how. Similarly, parents sometimes discourage such questions, but is it appropriate to act in such a way? This is exactly what this story will tell us. It raises a moral issues which the readers at the end may decide for themselves. Summary. The story begins by telling us about Jack has two little kids. The kids are Joe and Bobby. His wife Claire was pregnant with their third one. Thus, to put his daughter to bed, Jack would make up stories for her. This storytelling tradition started when Joe was two and thus continued ever since. Jack makes sure that he tells a different story every time. However, a small creature was always common, Roger. For instance, it was either Roger Fish or Roger Chipmunk. Roger goes to the wise old owl with his problem that would send him to a wizard. Thus, the wizard's spell would solve the problem after payment of pennies. Now that Joe is growing up, it is getting difficult to put her to bed for nap time in afternoon. Thus, one day Jack decides to tell her a story about Roger Skunk. In this story, there is a little skunk that always smells very bad. It is also bad that no animal play with him and he is always alone. So Roger Skunk decides to go to the wise owl. As usual, the owl sends him to the wizard. The wizard, with his spells, asks Roger Skunk about his wish, and Roger expresses his wish to smell like roses, to which the wizard agrees. After that, all the animal starts playing with the skunk and he plays till it gets dark. Finally, Roger Skunk goes home to his mummy. Joe thinks the story is over when Jack continues. After reaching home, the mummy notices the awful smell and asks him that who made him smell like that. Roger Skunk tells her that he does not like the way he smells, so he asks the wizard to help him smell like roses. This infuriates the mother, and tells him to accept himself for what he is. She goes to the wizard all angry and asks him to return the skunk smell after hitting him on his head. Thus, the wizard reverses his spell and Roger Skunk is back to smelling like he did before. However, this new ending does not please Jo. She wants that her father should tell her that the next day the wizard hits the stupid mummy back and refuses to change the skunk's smell. Jack tells her that the main point of the story is that the skunk loves his mother more than any other animal in the woods, and that mummy knows what is right for him. But Joe is not convinced with his new ending. Then Jack tells her that he will see. He then tells her to sleep as her baby brother is also sleeping. He then closes the door and goes downstairs. His wife is painting the chair rail. Claire asks him that it was a long story, and to that he replied, "The poor kid." Then he watches his wife do painting and walking, but he is very tired to help her. Then he starts looking at the woodwork around him and relates it to his life. He is looking at it and thinking that though both of them are caught in a case like situation in their marriage, there is no solution to it. Neither he wants to talk to her, nor speak or touch her. Conclusion. To sum up, should wizard hit mummy summary, we learn about the moral quandary parents often face when the children start growing up and thinking independently. It helps us get glimpse into their innocent mind and adult authority over it. Important questions and answer. Question 1. How does Joe want the story of Roger Skunk to end? Answer. In the original story, Roger's mummy hit the wizard on his head with an umbrella. So the wizard makes Roger Skunk smell bad again. Joe wants the story to end the other way round. She wants the wizard to hit on the head of stupid mummy. She holds Roger's stupid mother responsible for making Roger smell bad again, and so she wants her to be punished. Question 2. How does Roger Skunk pay the wizard? Answer. The wizard demands 7 pennies as fee to make Roger Skunk smell like roses. Skunk has only 4 pennies. The wizard tells him how and where to find the rest of the 3 pennies. Roger follows the wizard's instructions and finds the 3 pennies in the magic well and pays the wizard the full amount. Question 3. What part of the story did Jack himself enjoy the most and why? Answer. Jack enjoyed narrating the part of the story where Roger goes to the wizard's house. He imitated the wizard's voice by scrunching up his face and somehow waning through his eyes. He felt being an old man suited him. He enjoyed the part where he mixed his own childhood humiliations and experiences with the narration of the story. Question 4. How was the skunk's story different from other stories narrated by Jack? Answer. Jo had never opposed the ending of any other story narrated by Jack. She had never challenged her father's authority and never interrupted his narration earlier. Through this story, Jack wanted to prove that parents always know what is right, but Jo entirely disapproved of the ending of the skunk's story. Question 5. Why did Jack insist that it was the wizard that was hit and not the mother? Answer. Jack insisted that it was the wizard that was hit and not the mother because he wanted to prove a point to Jo that the little skunk loved his mother more than he loved all other animals, and his mother knew what was right for him. Question 6. How are Jack's views on life different from those of Jo? Answer. Jo is a child and her views on life are rather different from those of her father. She lives in a make-believe world where beauty and friendships are the supreme ruler. Unlike Jack, who is an adult and has mature perspective and can see beyond the superficial aspect of a situation. Thank you and do subscribe to CBSE English.